Welcome to Catholic News World.
Welcome to Catholic News World. Please subscribe to our channel. My name is Steph. Here are this week's breaking news headlines.
On Sunday, April 21st, a parishioner was stabbed outside a San Francisco, California, church as the local Archbishop Salvatore Cordileone was administering the sacrament of confirmation. The victim was then taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, said police. The suspect, named Marco Asaliuk, age 25, was arrested and booked into the San Francisco County Jail and charged with attempted murder and 8 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. The assailant, Asaliuk, is a fair-haired, white, male, and was wearing a red jacket and long black shorts. Local media reported that the suspect entered the crowded church before the attack. He started walking up and down the main aisle of the church holding a bottle of wine and tried to interrupt the service. Due to safety concerns, he was escorted outside. The homeless man then challenged an unidentified individual, saying, "Jesus is not real," and a little while later stabbed the victim. The victim's wife then called emergency services. Several people took hold of the suspect until police arrived. The Saints Peter and Paul Church is administered by the Salesians of St. John Bosco, who along with the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians serve the area's young people, elders, and ethnic communities. The apologetic site Catholic Answers released a Father Justin interactive AI app on April 23rd. In order to provide users with faithful and educational answers to questions about Catholicism. Father Justin, a male wearing a priestly collar, was named for Justin Martyr, a 2nd-century convert and apologist, said Catholic Answers in its release. Catholic Answers IT Director Chris Costello explained in the release the app's parish priest character honor real-life priests and the role they play in people's lives, conveying an authoritative yet approachable demeanor that befits the spirit and nature of the responses users can expect. Yet many on social media began rejecting the suitability and appropriateness of impersonating a priest. Therefore, Catholic Answers President Christopher Check said in an April 24th statement that Father Justin has been rendered as just a Justin. Catholic Answers, upon the April 23rd release of the app, explained. This innovative digital application employs the latest artificial intelligence technology to provide users with faithful and educational answers to questions about Catholicism. Our goal with the Father Justin app is to leverage the power of large language models to create an engaging and informative experience for those exploring the Catholic faith, said Chris Costello, Director of IT at Catholic Answers. Although this is not a substitute for human interaction with a priest, teacher, or spiritual advisor, we believe it can be a valuable tool to help our users better understand and articulate the teachings of the Catholic faith. We wanted to convey the spirit and nature of the responses users can expect, authoritative yet approachable, drawing from the deep well of Catholic tradition and teaching, Costello explains. We believe that the presentation of Father Justin honors real-life priests and the role they play in people's lives, yet we are confident that our users will not mistake the AI for a human being. After the social media backlash, Catholic Answers changed the AI figure to resemble an ordinary man. They wrote, "Many people, however, have voiced concerns about this choice. We hear these concerns, and we do not want the character to distract from the important purpose of the application, which is to provide sound answers to questions about the Catholic faith in an innovative way that makes good use of the benefits of artificial intelligence. We have therefore decided to create, with all wary speed, a new lay character for the app. We hope to have this AI apologist up within a week or so. Until then, we have rendered Father Justin just a Justin. We won't say he's been laicized, because he never was a real priest. He'll be available to visitors to Catholic.com, thousands of whom have already used the app with great profit. Furthermore, with the help of user input, we will continue to refine and improve the app by identifying any deficiencies. We didn't anticipate that someone might seek sacramental absolution from a computer graphic, which we quickly correct. I thank you for your prayers for Catholic Answers and for the good work of our staff." A faithful Catholic catechist was kidnapped and subsequently killed in Fatagourma, Burkina Faso, Africa. The deceased name was Edouard Yugbert from the parish of Satenga, aid to the church in need reported. The catechist was abducted at night and his lifeless body was found near Zigny in the morning. According to local sources reporting to the charity, more people were kidnapped and killed with him. John Pontifex, of ACN in the United Kingdom and head its press and public affairs, said, "Edouard gave his life on the front line of persecution. He is a martyr who offered his life for God and in service of his community. We are heartbroken by the loss of Hugbert," said ACN's Maria Lozano. "He served his community faithfully and his death is a devastating blow to the people of Satenga." Catechists in Burkina Faso are on the front line, risking their lives for the good of their people. Just 2 months ago, another catechist was killed in the Diocese of Dori while leading the Sunday morning celebration in a chapel. The charity asks for prayers for the families of the victims and all the people of Satenga who are deeply affected by these events. The security situation in Burkina Faso has become drastic over the past few years, with Christians being particularly targeted by terrorist groups. The violence in the country can be seen as part of a wider conflict that involves several countries in the Sahel region, including Mali, Chad, Niger and Nigeria. Approximately 20% of Burkina Faso's population are Catholic, meaning there are about 4 million baptized Catholics in the country. The country's total population is 22.67 million. The Carmelite Nuns of Arlington, Texas have rejected the Vatican decree concerning their monastery in a 4-page statement. 2 religious sisters of the Vatican's Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life issued a statement handing over governance of the Carmelite monastery to the Carmelite Religious Association of Christ the King. The feud began last year when the former prioress, Reverend Mother Superior Teresa Agnes Gerlach, openly admitted to violating her vow of chastity online and over the phone with a priest. Gerlach, the 43-year-old former prioress, sued her bishop for $1 million for defamation and was ultimately dismissed due to the violations of her vows, to which she admitted on tape. The prioress was therefore defrocked, but has since retracted her confession and claims it was given when she was medically ill and recovering from an operation. On April 22, the discalced Carmelite nuns of the Monastery of the Most Holy Trinity in Arlington, Texas, filed a request for a restraining order against Fort Worth Bishop Michael Olson, the Fort Worth Diocese, and the Association of Contemplative Orders the Vatican appointed to govern them, the Dallas Morning News reported April 23. The newspaper reported that Matthew Bobo, the nun's attorney, accused Olson of trying to take over the monastery, under the guise of some religious backdoor, in court filings. A hearing is set for April 25 in the 141st District Court in Fort Worth. Please pray for all those involved in this situation.
Watch our programme every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Catholic News World channel. God bless.
Please subscribe to Catholic News World's YouTube channel. Thanks and God bless.